When it comes to business cards, there's no reason we have to be boring. There's all different kinds of things we can do to make it interesting. So it not only tells people about your product or service, but gives it a wow factor as well. Most business cards today are obviously the rectangular shaped business card, which are traditionally anyway, printed about 3.5 inches wide by 2 inches tall. That's your standard horizontal business card. Now, if you have full color cards, they're going to print out off the edge of the card. You're going to want to incorporate another 1/16 or an 1/8 inch of color space. It's called a bleed. Now, also on most card, obviously, will be a good high quality, high resolution logo. That's critical, obviously, for any business card. And then the key elements. You don't want to miss the key elements. You know, obviously your name, your email, your phone number, and your website. You know, those are the key ones there. But keep in mind, you have real estate on the back of the card. Let's not waste that space. You can list bullet services, you can list your tagline, all different kinds of things on the back of the card there to make use of that space. But there are lots of other options when it comes to business cards. You don't have to do the same old thing. Although sometimes it's practical. They can be cost effective, like these basic business cards here. You know, and it depends whether you want to print 250, 500, 1,000, or so forth and so on. So sometimes that's okay, but there's always more you can do. I often like to do, as I said earlier, with printing on the back of the card too, where you can just tell a little bit more of your story. Since you're leaving it behind, you want to leave as much as you can without getting too busy. You can use different material like this craft material for a bakery company, right, to give it a certain edge to it. And this matched up with their packaging. Gives it a very consistent look and feel to it. You can do plastic cards. You know, I printed on these plastic cards for a financial company to give it a good, rich, wealthy look and feel. Now it should, because these were pretty pricey to create, but they're different and creates that wow factor. You can create magnet cards, which makes it easy to leave behind on metallic surfaces and refrigerators. I like to use different shapes too. You know, you can use circle shapes, square shapes. There's so many different shapes when it comes to business cards. So hey, try to think outside the box and be different with your business cards.